Hello Scrappers, this is Lorraine from Card Creations. Today's project I'm using the Sentimentals Cricut cartridge, and we're doing a card with a magnifying glass that can be found on page 60. I'm going to go through the cuts that I've done for the project. First, I cut a shadow piece in black. I used some acetate and I just cut the magnifying glass in the acetate. I then cut the layer in two different pieces, one in the chipboard, which I added foam tape to the back because we want it to sit up so we can have our butterfly underneath it. And then I cut that again in a pattern paper. Now we're going to go ahead and put our card together. We have my cardstock, which measures, let's see, 8.5 by 4, and it does fit in a standard size letter envelope. I'll show you real quick that it does fit, and there's room for a little bit of room left, so it fits just right. So we'll just lay that there. I've got some patterned cardstock with leaves on it, and I thought that would be great since it's kind of a nature theme. Yeah, we'll just center that there. This was a piece that was left over from another project where I had cut some squirrels out, and I try to use as much of my leftover paper as I can, and this is going to work just fine for this. The first thing that we want to do is lay our shadow piece down and figure where we want it, and we'll go ahead and attach that to our mat. Lay that there, just kind of angle it a little. Okay, and I've got my chipboard piece, and that's going to go there. But what we need to do first is add our acetate piece. I've already added my adhesive, which is my ATG gun, all around the chipboard. And I just need to get it right the first time because you cannot peel this up. So let's see where I want to start. Maybe I can start here in the center and line that. Okay, there we go. Get that down. There we go. Okay, got it. And then our next piece, we're going to add our decorative piece right on top of that. So we got to do it once again and try to line it up all together. Line up all the pieces together. Okay. I think once you get it in the center, everything kind of falls into place. I like to start in the center instead of on the outer pieces. There we go. And like I mentioned, I added foam tape to the back already. And I just used a cereal box for the chipboard. We're going to add this here. Add our butterfly underneath our magnifying glass. And what I'm going to do is, before I press it down, just want to kind of make sure I've got it in the right spot. I think I need to move it just a little bit over, and that looks good. Place that down, and the next thing I'm going to do is add some ribbon to our magnifying glass right down here. Just tie a bow. This sheer ribbon is a little slick, but I think I got it. There we go. Okay, and that's going to be placed there. So you need to tie your bow before you adhere this down, and make sure when you're putting your foam tape or your pop dots that you leave a little section here for your ribbon to wrap around. Alright, we'll go ahead and add our small butterflies. I've got this little teeny tiny one, and I'm going to add that right about there. I'm going to add that before I remove my foam tape, and the reason is because I always forget to bring something with me. Well, I always forget my scissors, so I don't have those along. And let's see, I'm going to add this right here. Oops. Add that right about there. And then I had another butterfly, and I don't know where it went. I had a third butterfly, which was cut like this, that I want to add over on this side, but it flew away. On the inside, I just added a butterfly to the right hand corner. I'm not going to attach this because I forgot my marking pen. I wanted to add some antennas to the butterfly on the hourglass, on the magnifying glass, before I adhere this down. So I'm going to bring my completed card and show you this, because it looks a lot better than the one I just finished. If you have any questions on today's project, just leave me a message on my blog at cardcreationsbylorraine.blogspot.com, and thanks for joining me.